hope each and every one of you that's watching this video today is having a fabulous National Scrapbook Day and enjoying yourself and all the different sites and all the different challenges and everything that's going on. So I have a process video here for you for Paper House Productions. I'm doing a YouTube hop with some of the other ladies on the Paper House Productions team. And there is an awesome giveaway, and so this is going to be a super fun video. So the idea behind our YouTube hop today was that we wanted to share with everyone some cool techniques, some of our favorite techniques. So the technique that I decided to do for you today is a framing technique using distress inks. This technique is really good if you don't like to have wet paper, you don't have to use wet mediums on your paper. It doesn't take up a lot of supplies, so really anyone could do it. It doesn't warp your paper, things like that. So I have a stencil here. I'm using one of the brand new Tim Holtz stencils, which is the splash stencil, but you could use any stencil you have at hand. You could also not use the stencil at all, and you could do this just by cutting a paper with maybe a background die, a silver die, or maybe a cut file, or anything. So I just have some washi tape. Again, something a lot of us have, and I'm just going to tape my stencil down there. And I have two pieces of white cardstock, one to catch the overflow, and one that's going to be our background. So what I'm doing now is I just have two mini distress ink pads, two different colors. I have Broken China and Mermaid Lagoon, which is a darker teal and a lighter teal. And I am just blending them in. And again, these mini distress inks, not super expensive, easy to get. And so is this blending tool. And this is a way to provide some mixed media, some fun inking techniques onto your layout in a way that you will get messy, but trust me, my hands were dyed aqua for days. But it doesn't warp your paper. It's not going to warp your paper at all. So this white cardstock, you saw me cut it down. It is cut down to 11 by 11. So I have a nice border around my page, and I wanted to have a very nice border around my page because this technique is all about showing you how to use some framing on your page. I'm just going to continue to go ahead around the edge of my page and blend those two colors, the Broken China and the Mermaid Lagoon, together until I have just a border that I really like. So while I'm going through here and going ahead and putting down my ink, let me tell you about the giveaway for this YouTube hop. So for this giveaway, Paper House Productions has generously provided a $25 gift certificate to their online store. And so we will give that away to one person who subscribes to my channel, the Paper House Production YouTube channel, and leaves a comment. This giveaway is open National Scrapbook Day, May 6th, which for you watching is today, but for me is a week away, and it runs through Tuesday, May the 9th. The winner will be announced on Wednesday, May the 10th, and that winner we're gonna announce it everywhere. So you're gonna get a reply to your comment saying you won. It'll be on Facebook, it'll be on the blog, it'll be on everywhere. And be sure to go ahead and stick around and hang out and keep your eye on the Paper House Production blog because there will be more videos and more cool techniques that are going to be shared by myself and a couple more of the design team members from Paper House Productions. So what you saw me do there was I didn't want those sharp edges around my stencil, so I just went ahead and used the tiniest little bit of ink to smudge the edges up. That's my word for it, smudging. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mat this page. So remember that my white cardstock was 11 by 11, so then I got some navy blue cardstock from my stash and made it 11 1/4 by 11 1/4, and then I wanted a bit of a lighter, brighter background. So the 12 by 12 paper in the back, I switched it up from what I had originally decided I was going to do, and so that is a lighter background now. So all of the papers I am using come from the Paper House Production Paradise Found collection. And the stickers and puffy stickers that you're also going to see me use are also from that collection. So the next little cool framing technique that I want to show you here is I'm taking a piece of white cardstock. It's that cardstock that we used to catch the extra stenciling. I cut the cardstock to a little bit bigger than my photo. And now I've put just one teeny tiny piece of tape on that. And I'm starting in with my Distress ink in Broken China, and I'm starting on the white cardstock so that the bulk of the ink ends up on the darker parts of the ink end up on the white cardstock. And then I'm just creating a frame, and this frame is going to be more of an implied frame, and you'll see what I mean by that when I pull this cardstock off. But this is a really great technique. I love this. I love the way it looks. I love the way that your eye, you'll see when I put the photos down, like your eye goes straight to the photos. And I can't, this is such a cool thing to do. And again, because you're using Distress ink, this is, while the ink is of course inky, this is a drier technique. So your paper isn't going to warp. You're not going to have anything, any kind of warpage, and it doesn't need, you don't need a ton of supplies to do this. And so now you can see here we have that frame, like that white frame around our photos, and our eyes are gonna go right there to the photos of my nephew in the pool. So for my embellishments here, I am going to go with embellishing in a way that is kind of just uses some simple design principles, not too hard to do. Because we have all this lovely, lovely background, and we don't want too much embellishment because we don't want to cover up all that awesome work we did, right? Not that I don't ever do that, because I do, but, for this I decided, hey. So what I did was I cut 3 rectangles from this patterned paper. I have no clue what I was doing there. And I also grabbed these amazing pineapples. Oh, love the pineapples in this collection. They're so cool. They're like pink and they're yellow. And as soon as I saw the pink floaty in the background of my nephew at the pool, I was like, oh, we are so putting pink on this layout. Those pink pineapples. Slightly random, slightly not. I love them, love them. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create, with these rectangular boxes and my fussy cut pineapples, 3 areas of embellishment. The biggest area is going to be down at the bottom, and it's going to hold my title, which I created using the letter stickers from this paper crafting collection. And it says, Tristan's First Dip. Easy peasy. It's my nephew. First time he was ever in a pool, and he loved it. And that little smile needed scrapbooked so bad. Plus, I got to use my pineapples. So I'm just going to add my title there. And let me just say, these letter stickers are awesome. They took a licking and they kept on sticking because I picked them up and moved them and picked them up and moved them and picked them up and moved them. And they stayed sticky and stuck lovely to my page. So awesome. Super happy about that. And I'm going to add this flower underneath the second part of my title just so it pops a little bit. It was kind of blending in and running together just a little bit when I was planning and looking at it. So I decided to add that yellow flower, or it's actually a white flower with yellow in the middle, but it really helps that title pop a little bit. I'm just going to add some pieces from the sticker sheet, some different flowers and things, and then I'm going to pull out the puffy stickers. Oh, the puffy stickers. I also add some of these words to this one. This one says Beach Baby, and no, we're not at the beach, but I decided I didn't care, so I put it there. Yeah, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to embellish with all these gorgeous papers and stickers, and I'm going to grab these puffy stickers. And you guys, Paper House Productions makes the best puffy stickers, the best. They are the puffiest stickers. They're like little pillows. They're so, so, so cute. They are the puffiest of puffy stickers. I love them. They provide dimension. They're really brightly colored. They're a gorgeous size, and there's tons to choose from. And I really love their puffy stickers. So if you are the winner of the giveaway, or if you are doing a little shopping today, I highly recommend hitting up the Paper House Productions online store and get yourself some puffy stickers. Seriously. So I'm just going to go ahead and work through these embellishment clusters. So each of these embellishment clusters is going to have a rectangle of paper. It's going to have some of the wording and icons from the sticker sheet. It's going to have a fussy cut pineapple, and it's going to have some of these gorgeous puffy stickers. And I'm just going to go through and fit things in. I am going to do a little bit of cutting in this bottom corner because I didn't want it to say fun in the sun. I don't like over wording things. So I cut that sun off, so now the puffy sticker says fun and the sticker below it just says in the sun, and I like that much better. I am putting a little bit of ink on each of my rectangles, but just a little bit. And also, with regard to the giveaway, I will leave a link below to Paper House Productions YouTube channel and also to the blog so that you can keep an eye on. I highly recommend following over there too. Our design team is so talented. Like, you can find, just so much great inspiration and cool ideas on freezing paper crafting products in different and unique ways. I love it. I love this team. They're really, really creative and fun. So I'm just adding to each of these clusters the same way as I did before. And yeah, I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Leave me a comment. Go over to the Paper House Production YouTube channel. Subscribe to them. And they have a lot of videos. They have a whole playlist of my videos using the Paper House Productions thing, what I think is like, I'm so honored that they have that. That's so cool. I didn't even know about it until this weekend, so that's awesome. And there's playlists for some of the other designers on the team that do YouTube videos, and they do awesome YouTube videos. So this layout is pretty much done, and if you are someone who isn't big on mixed media or inking or things like that, and you just want to try this technique, you could totally stop here. I'm grabbing some shimmers from my stash in Pink Stiletto because it matched that bright pink too perfectly. I had to splatter it just a little bit. So I'm just adding a little bit of splatters in each of my embellishment clusters to finish this layout off. Thank you so much for stopping by today and for watching this video. I know it was a little bit long because I did show you those techniques, but I would love to see if you try some of these techniques. So let me know, or tag me, and I hope you have a fabulous National Scrapbook Day, and we will see you again soon. Bye!